try my best.
What's going on, everybody? It's C4 here. New and improved intro that I'm trying to phase out. It's your boy. Last week, I assume I probably uploaded them in this order. You would have got the very enthralling, edge of your seat, Players K Likes video. So obviously you got to do the downside of this, and hopefully we get a little bit more context. Who knows? K's like a fucking bag of party mix. You don't know if you're gonna come with a couple of pretzels and be upset, or get a couple of cheesies and ringolos and be super happy. I don't even know if they have fucking party mix for around the world. But yeah, K's here today, everybody.
Hi.
Great. All right, off to a rocket start. So yeah, we did players she liked, and we got pretty solid looking team. It looks like. What do we have here? Just because I have yet to record, we're just doing both these intro/team building parts in the same day. We have RG3 at quarterback, so thanks for that. But for the rest of it, the team's pretty much stacked of all-stars. So I think, Kate's got to hate probably a lot of popular players, so this should still be a very strong roster. So we're going to start at quarterback position, Kate. What is the quarterback you hate the most in the NFL?
The most?
You got
Probably.
Tom Brady, you got Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Andrew
Tom
Luck.
Brady. No, I don't mind Andrew Luck.
Dak Prescott, Tony Romo.
I like Dak Prescott.
Well, I guess we're breaking up. Cool.
I'm gonna say I hate probably Tom Brady the most.
And why do you hate Tom Brady the most?
Because people like him too much.
What? People like him too much, and then you lose it, like the funniest joke ever was told. What?
I don't know. I don't like how much people like him.
Like, you think he's just like a popular asshole?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we probably should still stay on it. Alright, so Tom Brady will be the quarterback. We need two running backs. Two running backs you fucking hate. Le'Veon Bell, Shady, David Johnson, Jamal Charles.
Ezekiel Elliott, I hate him.
Why?
Because he's an idiot with his little crop tops like he's a little gay guy.
And you can't. You're not homophobic, are you?
No, not at all. I have gay friends.
Oh, what are you gonna say? I don't like this guy because he's black. Oh, you're racist? No, how can I have black friends?
Okay, no, but he's just too full of himself, and the crop tops bother me a lot.
All right, so you need another running back. AP? You like AP?
Yeah, I do.
I'm surprised you didn't make your favorite running back. Who'd you pick over AP? You picked Jamal Charles over Adrian Pearson.
Yeah.
I thought you follow AP on like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
So you need a running back that you'd also dislike. DeMarco Murray. That's a good pick. Garrett Blunt. I don't know if there's any running backs because a lot of your in the likes video were people that burned you in fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if you had any running backs in history that have burned you in fantasy.
Danny Woodhead looks hilarious.
That's not a reason to hate him.
I know. Yeah, there's not...
Rawls, he cost you in fantasy a little bit this year.
Yeah. But I don't hate him.
Well, Isaiah Crowell, he had that big dick swang. Right?
This is hard. There's...
I'm trying to think. Amir Abdullah Mulgada, remember him?
Yeah, you remember him.
This guy's name's Fat Rob. Rob Kelly. Okay, you gotta pick another running back you hate. Just someone.
But it's hard. I'm not a hateful person.
You are a fucking hateful person. Eddie Lacy, because he's fat.
He's not fat, is he?
Yeah, he is.
What about...
Why not DeMarco Murray for the way that he just treated my Eagles?
Yeah, okay.
Like, remember, we were live at the game where he was terrible against the, fuck, who were they playing? Miami Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? All right. So need three wide receivers that you hate, you cannot stand.
OBJ. Hate him.
Why?
Because he's another asshole. He's mean to people.
You don't like that he took right before their first playoff game, he got on a fucking cruise, a little personal yacht with Trey Songz, had their shirts off. And
I love Trey Songz.
Yeah, but the Lord knows what they were doing.
Aww.
I'm fairly sure if I had to put money on who was going to be a homosexual in the NFL, it was going to be Odell Beckham Jr. You see his haircut? Looks like goddamn a cross between like a makeup brush and McDonald's French fries.
Okay, I also hate Des Bryant,
Yeah.
so...
This is not going to be fun for me to play at all. When you play with half the fucking players I hate. Why don't you like Des Bryant?
Because he's a suck.
He is a suck. Very good explanation. So we need one more. Larry Fitzgerald, maybe?
No, I love him.
Julian Edelman, Steve Smith, Alshon.
See, this gets hard because then...
Like you don't know the superstars. Deshaun Jackson for leaving the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't like Deshaun Jackson.
You got Golden Tate. You didn't put Golden Tate on the
I didn't
players
see
that
him.
you like. Well, I haven't yet recorded that yet, so I could just put him on there just for you here right now.
Okay.
Because for some reason you have a weird fascination with Golden Tate.
He's
a fucking backup.
He's pretty.
Crabtree, Brandon Marshall.
Didn't I just pick another one?
I don't know. Did you? Who'd you pick?
I don't remember.
Deshaun?
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, that was the one.
Why don't you like Deshaun Jackson?
Because he left the Eagles.
You remember we watched that punt that he had against the Giants? Remember when we first started going out? The greatest play in Eagles history where we returned the punt?
I do remember.
Yeah, you do remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, we let everyone know. Very vague answers for everyone. I remember. I remember that one thing you were talking about. Yeah, I remember that. All right, so we need maybe only one tight end. Ideally, if you can find two tight ends you dislike, that'd be great. But one, we should be all right with just one.
Okay.
Jason Witten.
Yeah, I hate Jason Witten because I had him on my fantasy team, and then he did good for like one game, I think, and then he did horrible. So
Fair enough. Well said. Great reason just to hate a guy.
Yeah.
Martellus Bennett, Antonio Gates, Jared Cook, Kyle Rudolph.
No, there's nobody else that I don't like.
What about Vernon Davis? You hate Vernon Davis?
Yeah, I do actually.
Why?
Because he was on my team.
Oh my god.
And
did we have like a repeat coming here? He was on my team,
and I think he did really good, and then he did horrible.
All right, well, okay, so offensive line. So in the first video where we did likes, I just got you to pick a team.
Right.
So what is your least favorite offensive line? I guess this could also go for what's your least favorite team.
Probably the Patriots.
Okay. They have a solid offensive line, so that will help us out here a little bit. I don't like how you hate the Patriots more than you hate the Cowboys.
Sorry, but I do.
Why? Why is that? People always ask me, like,
because
where YouTubers are neutral. Like, most YouTubers out there will not come and say, like, I hate this team because, like, they're afraid they're going to piss off people. Like, I'll unsubscribe, you hate my team. But, like, I constantly rip on the Patriots, but I just say, like, come on, it's a video. If you get offended by a video and, like, you can't get over my words, I don't want you here anyway. You're a soft little snowflake. But then I also explain I have a reason to hate the Patriots because I have my reason. But what's your reason? Everyone knows my reason by now why I hate the Patriots.
They're too popular.
Where we live. Because we're in Canada, so we don't have, like, a team. So it seems like everyone around here likes the Patriots.
I feel like everybody likes the Patriots no matter what, but...
Don't you like it when, on Sundays? I'm setting the scene for you. It's Sunday, 2 o'clock. And you want to go watch... You hear
3 channels.
Yeah, you hear the Detroit Lions are playing. Your favorite Lions team are playing. And the biggest game. It's the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. Winner goes to the playoffs. Loser goes home. And we get the Pats versus the fucking Jags on 4 channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, we share the same sentiment there.
Yeah, that's why I hate them.
All right, so for defense, let's see who you dislike. This one might be a little bit tough. You might not, like, hate.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason Pierre-Paul?
No, he lost fingers, didn't he?
Yeah, so you like him because you don't...
Yeah.
You don't
I don't hate him because of that. You got your hand blown up. You're stupid.
I don't know, like, that guy's girlfriend was in a porno.
Well, then I don't like him very much.
All right, we'll throw him in. Derek Wolfe at one defensive end spot. You got, I don't know, I really know too many guys on the defense. That guy there is probably one of my least favorite players.
Why?
Because he's on the Redskins, and one time Nick Foles threw an interception, and the Redskins got it, and they were going to return the interception. Nick Foles was, like, walking off the field, and this guy just, like, smashed him when he wasn't even looking.
What a jerk.
There we go. We can add Chris Baker.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Chris Baker. I made a video saying I wish he died of diabetes because he's a fat fuck. Got a pretty hot reception. Pretty hot reception out the gate. All right, so we need defensive tackle. Ideally, we can find 2 that you don't like. I might be able to give you reasons. I'll start from, like, a midway point and work our way up.
Yeah, just give me bad facts about some people.
We got... Well, this guy's name's Pot Roast. I don't really know. I know one of them I can tell you a story about.
Okay.
Marcel Darius? Oh no, it's Sheldon Richardson. We can move him into a defensive tackle spot. This guy here, Sheldon Richardson, was caught like speeding like at 130 miles an hour with like a 5-year-old in the front seat, not in a seatbelt.
What?
Yeah.
I hate him from
Alright.
that. A 5-year-old?
I don't know exactly if like that's the like don't use my word as like the exact police report of what happened, but it was something along the lines of like he was speeding a lot with like a young kid in the front seat. I'm pretty sure he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
That's sad.
I guess we could pretty much use anyone on the defensive line here. Who else is? Well, I mean, obviously his hands fell off. William Hayes believes in mermaids.
Well, I like mermaids, so.
Yeah, well, they're not real, so you like something that's not real. Congrats. Congrats to you and yours. This guy's last name's Clowney.
Yeah. Oh, I know him, actually.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
When'd you meet him? Is he a cool guy?
This is hard.
I'm trying to think if anyone else has like beat anyone up that I can talk about here.
Beat anyone
Oh,
up.
Greg Hardy kicked the shit out of his wife like 5 times.
Yeah, I actually knew that. I don't like him.
All right, we'll put Greg Hardy here as well. So our defensive line is done.
Good.
So the
'cause that was
inside
difficult.
linebacker.
Von Miller, hate him.
There we go. Nice. Oh, it's always nice to have a guy you hate that somehow for the rest of this
Like
video is
that-
going to be a 99
That
overall
chicken
player.
commercial? Can't stand it.
Oh, yeah, the wolf guy with the girl that was in the porno, he's also in that commercial. There's the two that are in
okay.
there.
Yeah.
I guess we can go down here. Because like I said, I don't know if there's any player that I'm going to hate. Or stories I can tell you, really. You try right outside.
Was there a guy named Bud?
Yeah, Bud Dupree. That's John Bones Jones' brother.
Oh, really?
So you might be able to hate him from, like, osmosis.
I don't know
Montez
about
Burfict,
that.
he's a guy that, like...
I hate that name.
He's the guy that, remember watching the Bengals Steelers playoff game and he like knocked Antonio Brown out after like a kind of late hit. So we could probably use him.
Yeah, use him because I hate his last name.
Okay.
That's like my main reason.
Nice. Montez Burfict, so the team's looking decent. Now we need a middle linebacker here, okay?
Okay.
Well, Brandon Marshall, remember he was one of those guys that took a knee all the freaking time during the national anthems.
Yeah.
Let everyone know you're a racist and you're against Black Lives Matter by saying you hate a guy because he took a knee.
I'm not, but that's stupid.
So he's the leading guy right now, you think?
Yeah,
All the
probably.
players you hate?
Yeah.
I can't really think of anyone else that's a fucking asshole. Kiko Alonso, he's on the Eagles and he sucked. Alright, we'll just go with that. We'll go with Brandon Marshall here.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we need some corners. Pair of corners.
Okay.
Josh Norman? What's your take on Josh Norman? Remember him?
Yeah, I do. I don't like him very much.
Why?
Because I remember before one of the games, it was showing stuff about him. Him and Odell. About their like rivalry. So I don't like Odell, so I don't think I like him either.
Alright. We need 2 more. Remember he had that wife that causes fights?
Yeah. Yeah, hate him because he's an asshole wife.
Miko Grimes? We did her in the
in
wife
the
video.
wigs.
Now we need 1 more.
She kind of looks like him too.
That's kind of funny. Trying to say all black people look alike. Triggered.
Not at all.
Unsubscribe.
What? Byron Maxwell, what about him? Wasn't he on the Eagles?
Yeah, and he's fucking terrible. We paid him so much money.
He was?
Yeah. We traded him after 1 year. He was like the big free agency signing. He was supposed to be the be-all, end-all of...
Whatever happened to, that huge guy that was going to be the best thing for the Eagles?
Who?
I don't remember his name.
Are you sure it wasn't Byron Maxwell?
Positive. He had an African name.
Namdi Asamoah?
Yeah.
He's not in the game no more.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't even play anymore?
No. Well, he was kind of old when he went to Philly anyway. Antonio Cromartie has like 20 kids.
I like kids.
I like kids. I like that guy has 20 kids. For sure. So we can just go with Byron Maxwell here as a proxy pick because you're upset that he made me very upset.
Yeah, do that.
Maxwell.
What's his ethnicity?
Byron Maxwell?
I can't tell if he's black or Asian or
I'm pretty sure that
Samoan.
looks pretty black to me.
Okay.
All right, so now we need safeties. We need 2 safeties here, okay?
Okay. Oh, the Matthew guy. I don't like him.
Tyrann Mathieu?
Wait, I did like him because
Yeah, you
he
put
said
him
he
on-
badger on my good one. Okay, never mind. Cut that out.
Cut that out, yeah. Let's get rid of that. Trying to think of any of the guys that are just assholes.
Nope.
I don't see very many assholes. Well, I guess we can look at strong safeties too, because safeties are kind of not really interchangeable, but they're somewhat interchangeable. Barry Church.
I think I like him.
But he's on the Cowboys.
Yeah, but he did good on a fantasy team one year.
Okay, we can put Keanu Neal. He almost not ended Jordan Matthews'
Yeah.
season. He took a big dirty hit.
I don't like him.
Even though I do like him.
I don't.
Alright, so we got Keanu Neal. I don't know if there's any other just dirtbags. Not a lot of dirtbags at safeties. At least guys that you know. I don't know, Kayla Dawn.
Cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah. I could say you could go maybe with like, because everyone probably thinks you're racist, Will Blackman, because Will Blackman.
That's not nice.
Trey Boston, do you hate the state of Boston? Or the city of Boston?
No, but I hate the
Boston,
way he spells
Massachusetts.
Trey.
What about, Clinton Dix?
Yeah, I was thinking about that one because I know of him.
Yeah.
But what bad things has he done?
Well, his name's Clinton Dix. DJ Swearinger. You know, look at that last name. That last name just provokes people. I don't know. You pick Eric Berry had cancer and beat it. You're an evil person, so you probably hate him.
No, I'm not. Just pick whoever's on the Cowboys or the Patriots.
The highest overall?
Yeah.
All right, nice. We'll go with Devin McCourty because he's pretty high overall.
Okay.
All right, so now we need special teamers, okay? Kickers, punters. Kickers are going to be tough. Maybe like
I'm looking for one that I know.
this guy kicked the shit out of his wife.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Right.
He's a kicker and he
He beat her up at the Pro Bowl. Like when he was at like I don't know if they're at the same resort as like a bunch of other players, but like that was the story. Like people were like he was really aggressive with his wife around like all the other.
Wow,
Yeah.
and he's such a bald head.
He was on the Giants, so that helps out. And then we need a punter. I don't know if there's any. This guy's the guy that rumors to go with Kim Kardashian. Well, there's a lot of bad boy punters. Okay, I think punters are usually pretty pretty consistent. This guy's Canadian.
Okay, then put the Cowboys punter on.
Try to see. I want to see if there's anyone I know that guy's from Australia.
I like well, they have spiders, so.
There we go. They have Tom Hackett.
I hate him because he's from Australia where there's big poisonous spiders.
Well said. Great reasoning. All right, so there we go, guys. There is the roster of people Kay hates. Again, very much like the first one, I am running low on ideas, so this is what you get when you're running low on ideas. But so I hope enough of you guys stay tuned and didn't unsubscribe, and we'll be right back with the actual gameplay of the players my girlfriend hates. Thanks for stopping by, Kay.
No problem.
Yeah, like the way you said that, like you just did everyone a favor. No problem. Glad y'all. All right, and we're back for part 2 of Special K. That's their fantasy football team name. Anyway, K's video of teams or the player. Well, I guess team technically because we're using the Patriots as a background team, but more so players that she hates. So let's just go through quickly the strength of the depth chart in case you just forgot. Then again, you just finished watching all this. So we're gonna have Tom Brady at quarterback, Zeke and DeMarco Murray as our running backs, Devlin there at fullback. God, she hates James Devlin. Odell, Dez, and Deshaun as our wide receivers, Jason Witten and Vernon Davis as the tight ends. Offensive line is just the Patriots O-line, so Nate Solder, Joe Tooney, David Andrews, we got Shaq Mason, and then Marcus Cannon at the tackle spot. Derek Wolfe will be partnered with Sheldon Richardson on the defensive end spots with Malcolm Brown at defensive tackle. But then again, maybe we'll go Chris Baker Big piece of shit Chris Baker here, defensive tackle, and we'll have Greg Hardy being his backup. Left side linebacker will be Von Miller. Middle linebacker, Brandon Marshall. Right outside linebacker, Vontez Burfict. Corners will be Josh Norman, Brent Grimes, and Byron Maxwell will be the starters. The pair with Dev McCourty at safety and Keanu Neal at the other safety spot. With kickers Josh Brown and punter Tom Hackett, because she hates spiders, from Australia. I guess that was the wording there. But overall, this team is fairly strong. So when we did we're going to just sim, as always, to Week 16, play the last 2 weeks if we need be, and then jump into the playoffs. And hopefully we're on a Super Bowl run with players that she hates. So while she watches this, she just gets increasingly infuriated as the video goes on. So, maybe even more so than when we did the likes video. If you guys aren't, can't remember too much Ganj, to remember the likes video, RG3 was the quarterback on everything else was fairly stacked. And RG3 ended up winning MVP of the league, which is incredibly surprising. And then we got a first round bye. In the divisional round, we played the New York Giants. And then we choked. We had, I don't know what, I think it was 28-28. And then RG3 with like 10 seconds left on the clock. I ran in with the middle. Went to slide feet first. Of course, half the time now when you want to slide feet first, the guy just dives head first. Fumble. Lost the game. So it was very infuriating. So I wanted to record this one immediately, right after, so I can get that bad taste in my mouth with a bunch of people that I generally don't like either. Maybe it's a little bit of osmosis from players that I hate, that Kay hates as well as... I don't really hate Brady, but I definitely hate Ezekiel Elliott. I hate DeMarco Murray. I hate Odell. I hate Dez. Don't hate Deshaun that much. I don't hate Jason Witten that much. I don't hate Vernon Davis that much. Derek Wolfe don't hate. Chris Baker, I fucking hate. Sheldon Richardson, I don't care. Greg Hardy, fuck that guy. Von Miller, fuck that guy. Vontez Burfict, he's aight in my book. Josh Norman, I don't mind him. Brent Grimes, don't mind him. Byron Maxwell can go fuck himself. I'm a fan of Keanu Neal. I don't mind Devin McCourty. And obviously, most people are going to hate Chris Brown. So, I mean, I'd say 2/3 of the guys I can agree with. Actually, no, I wouldn't say less than that. Probably half. Half of these guys I also hate, and I do think it's more so my hate made it into her shit list for players. But, I don't know. No one on this list I, come out and objectively say, come on, you can't hate this guy. Maybe Jason Witten. I think Jason Witten, even though he's on the scum, even though he's on the Dallas Cowgirls, even though he's, he's given the Eagles more than enough headaches, how can you not maybe not like him. I don't like Jason Witten. I just don't hate him. Real reliable, professional, class act. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take amongst Eagle fans. But I think more Eagle fans than not, at the very least, respect Jason Witten for what he's done. He's not a Des Bryant. He's not a crybaby. He's not always in the media and stuff like that. He's pretty low-key, even-keeled. So in my books, Jason Witten, you're not on the shit list. So we're 10-4 right now. We're making a fairly good season. But then again, anytime you have Tom Brady as your quarterback, we'll just actually sim to Week 17 here. As I am recording this, if you were watching the last one, it's still same day, fucking snowstorm. There's like 4 feet of snow coming out, so I'm expecting the power go at any minute. So I'm trying to get the gameplay for these 2 videos recorded as soon as possible, so I can render these before the storm comes. So we will be playing the last matchup of the season. We're 11-4, going up against the 5-9 Miami Dolphins. So this Miami Dolphins team does not have Byron Maxwell, their top corner. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. But I guess, you guys in your comment section there, what players do you guys hate? You can let me know. That'd be cool. Who's the most hated player in the NFL? I think, Tom Brady's usually one of those guys at the top of the list. So I don't really know why people hate him. Wasn't him that was cheating. It was the every quarterback's come out and said they like, different pressures and all that stuff for the football. That whole thing was stupid. That was more wasn't that the equipment guys that did that? Tom Brady person, I don't think Tom Brady's most hated player. I don't even think he'd make my top 10, to be honest with you. He'd probably get on there just because he wins so much and just fuck that guy. But much rather deal with Tom Brady than I would with Peyton Manning. Most hated player, it gotta be Odell. Odell has to be the most hated player in the NFL. Literally, if you're not a fan, even people in New York, I guarantee Eli Manning hates Odell Beckham. I guarantee you that. Can't stand the shit going, the stuff off the field, stuff going on the sideline. I guarantee Eli Manning's oh my fucking God. If you weren't so good, I would literally tell, Jim Mara, wherever the hell's the owner, to get rid of you. Are we going to go old man to old man? Woo. Oh, shit. He dropped it. That's about a 70-yard combined age play right there. All right, let's go belly weak. All right, let's see how Zeke Elliott. Obviously, it's the first time I played with Zeke Elliott in this year's game because I never touched the Cowboys. Horrible. Oh, he's trash. I already tell you right now, one play, he's trash. I don't want anything to do with him. It's the first time I'm playing with almost all these guys. I played with Des Bryant because I got him an Ultimate Team for when I actually played it a little bit, but I've never played with Odell or any of these guys. Well, there we go. Connecting with Jason Witten, who's absolutely hyped that he caught that. What is the combined age of those two? Isn't Brady 39 and Witten's probably 35, 36? That's almost 70, over 70 years old on that completion. Great route running, Odell. Way to get the first down, bud. 3rd and 5. Take the hit. Oh, he's scrapping. He's scrapping. All right, in the red zone. Let's go. Hit him with a half C4 special here to Mr. Zeke. See how he does it. I don't think Zeke Elliott can handle a C4 special, personally. I don't think he has the... look at that. Cannot handle it. Classic. I told you that before. He can't handle it. Guy can't handle that kind of play. All right. Jason Witten, that'll work. Let's go to old man Witten again on the tight end. Lead him. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Oh, guys, you're swagging. Hurry up. Get back to the senior center for the bus leaves. Oh, just give me a sec. We're going to drop 2 touchdowns on the Miami Dolphins here. Let's go deep attack. Let's Jason Witten running. I'm just going to avoid everyone I don't like. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now anyways. Oh, eat the sack. Brady gets brought down. I think it was Cam Wake. All right, red zone. Deep attack. What's Jason Witten here? Oh, running the primary read. Sure, let's give him his 3rd touchdown of the day. Boom. Too easy. Stumble. What? Actually, that was a pretty fucking impressive catch. Jason Witten's balling out right now. 3 touchdowns. 40th passing touchdown of the season for Tom Brady. Holy. 3rd down alert. Let's see if we can get him. What did we have? We had 42 with RG3 in the last, in the players K likes. Let's see if we can get 2 more touchdowns for Brady to equal that. And maybe get him an MVP award. Oh, I thought that was caught. Classic Odell. He's not good. Odell's just not good. You gotta be able to make that play, bud. If you want to play in the NFL, you want to make a living in the NFL, you gotta make a catch like that. Not impressed with Odell one bit. Let's get Jason Witten going on a slant. He's the only guy that seems to, all he does is catch touchdowns here. Oh, that was bad. I was just trying to force that in there. Oh, what the fuck is this? Bring him down. That was bad. I don't know what it is. It's just, I just naturally look away from going to those pieces of shit. Like, Odell, get the first down. He's just not good. He can't get a fucking first down to save his life. Simple as that. Big field goal. Certainly I'll kick the big field goal. There we go. 26-13 ball game. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like they're going for it. Oh, cool. All right, it's over. 26-20. The team K hates gets a victory that should be enough to get us perhaps a first round bye, which would be pretty neat. Yeah. All right, someone was just fucking calling on my cell phone. I'm gonna go check out what that was. Just give me 1 second. Actually, what I'll do, we'll get to the next playoff matchup. We'll take a quick look at the stats, and then we'll jump in. But I will be just uno momento. It may be my food. Because best know I gotta eat before we go and shovel this goddamn 9 feet of snow. Zip to this. We should have a bye. Come on, give me the bye. Give me the bye. There we go. Alright, we're going to the Divisional Championship. I'll be back. Uno momento. Por favor. Hello, professional. We're fucking back. Take a quick look at the stats as we get ready to take on the 10-6 San Diego Chargers. And on the year, Tom Brady, 4,800 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, 9 picks. So fairly similar to what we saw with RG3 in the last video that you would have seen of things K likes, things K hates. Zeke Elliott with almost 1,400 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns, 500 yards, and 13 touchdowns for DeMarco Murray. So the running attack was fairly good. Des Bryant led the team with 110 receptions, just over 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Odell, 97 receptions, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Djax, almost 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jason Witten, 772 and 11 touchdowns to his name. On the defensive side of the ball, we got 122 tackles from Brandon Marshall, 105 from Elandon Roberts. Well, I don't think Kay's a beef with him. 101 for Brent Grimes. On the sacks front, 13.5 for Von Miller, 6.5 for Richardson. And for interceptions, we got 4 from Brandon Marshall, 3 from McCourty, 3 from Josh Norman, 2 from Grimes, 2 from Maxwell, and 1 from Vontaze Burfict. Let's see if old Tom Brady here won the MVP. Of course not. Came second to Aaron Rodgers. Without further ado, let's jump right into this playoff divisional matchup. Hopefully we can get a little bit... Well, we don't have RG3 at the helm, so I think positively we could probably get this victory. We have the great Tom Brady. Then again, the Chargers are absolutely unbeatable. They are fucking... Every time I reference, I'm not like, you know, for those of you that watch wrestling, they're like John Cena mixed with Roman Reigns, mixed with Hulk Hogan, mixed with fucking social justice warriors, mixed with the New England Patriots in the playoffs. They just don't lose, you know? No matter what the odds are, they will overcome said odds. So let's see what we can do. Let's keep that Brady-Witten connection going strong. And let's get a win here. Let's fucking body bag these guys. 10-6, that ain't shit. Maybe we use Odell. Maybe we go to Dez this time. I'm not exactly sure. All right. Big Force quarter drive. Let's do it. Pats, Y, stutter, Y, stutter, Odell, deep, right away. Let's see what they want. Let's see what they got for coverage here. They got nothing. You better make this fucking touchdown, Odell. Can't even make the touchdown. Where's the speed? Huh? You left that on that friggin' orgy boat with Trey Songz, you fucking homo. No speed, man. Absolutely no speed. What's fucking Odell's 40 time? Like a 5.51? It's embarrassing. Let's Zeke. Zeke will show you how it's done. Oh, of course, Kev. Zeke, what's his bench press? Couldn't even fucking truck stick that defensive back. God, these guys are trash. Fucking maybe learn how to run like Ryan Matthews, Zeke, and then you'll have a career in the NFL. Odell Beckham Jr., maybe you need to do a little speed training with Nelson Aguilar, okay? I think we're already finding these issues here. Their strength and conditioning coaches on the Cowboys and the Giants definitely need to get in touch with me. I can put them in place with the right people and get these guys working hard this offseason, improving their game with some of the best in the biz with Nelson Aguilar and Ryan Matthews. Beautiful. Jason Witten. Easy does it. That's a goddamn thing of beauty. That is the connection of all connections right now. Big field goal. Might as well come in. Big Dick Swang and best field goal kicker on the YouTube. Boom. And Josh Brown just nails that like he nails his wife on the face with his fist because he is a piece of shit. There's always two sides to the story. Like I said, people hear me when I talk about Joe Mixon during the draft. I think there's different scenarios. 90% of the time, you should never hit a woman. Just go listen to Bill Burr's bit about hitting women. 90, maybe 95% of the time, you should never ever hit a woman. There's that 5% though, you know. Sometimes you need to imply equal rights and equal lefts. You know, can't have it both ways sometimes. Can't wait for the controversy. Is that why Kay's not in the back end of this video? Because he kicked the shit out of her? Oh, fuck. I'll teach her to get out of line. She said, you should use the Patriots you should use the Eagles as the base team of teams I hate. Fucking rest in peace. She got these fists, baby. Jason Witten is incredible in Madden. Anyways, this is one of the most impressive displays I've seen from a tight end. No joke, all seriousness, in Madden. He's like, that catch never happens. That's always gets just pass break up by the corner. I don't know what to tell you. Step up in the pocket. Let's see if we can dip it into Witten again. Oh, that was almost holding from 87. Look at the Toshi already fucking taunting me. I think I was holding. Look at the last second there as Witten went up to extend his arms to make the catch. Look like there's a little tug. All right, Dez, this is all you, bro. What you got to do? You got to make a play? You got to cry about it. Oh, shit. All right. I'm surprised, fucking Kleenex hasn't reached out to Dez Bryant. That'd be a good sponsorship. Throw up the X while you're crying about literally nothing. They don't give me the ball, man. No speed for Odell, man. Get that Nelson Aguilar speed or something. This guy's trash. Maybe spend less time just catching the ball with one hand and doing some goddamn speed training. Put the goddamn parachute on his back and do some wind sprints. Even I know that. Oh, that's corny. Hey, look, the defense gets a touchdown. Holy shit! All right, we're gonna let the computer take over here, as this looks like it's a impending body bag performance. Maybe they did an update to the game. Now the Chargers aren't Super Cena. All right, 45-21 victory for the Patriots, and we, ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen, are moving on to the championship in the AFC, where I think we are playing. I wasn't paying attention. Probably the Chiefs. They're usually a team that goes deep. Chiefs, Steelers, Bills. Chiefs, Steelers, Bills are usually the top three. We are going to be taking on those bullshit menus. Don't care about these menus. In the conference championship, the New England Patriots, led by Tom Brady and fucking everyone else sucks. So Tom Brady and Jason Witten are taking on the Chiefs. Yeah, that's pretty predictable. All right, let's do it then. Alex Smith ain't got the tools to keep up with this explosive offense. I already know that. Automatic. We put up 21 points. This game's over. Oh, fuck. Any of you guys want to come up next winter? I'm going to hopefully I'll have like 120,000 subscribers. That's probably the ideal amount. I don't know. That's kind of a random number that I could just pay subscribers to come shovel my driveway. You got a snowblower, you fucking bring your own gas, you snowblow my driveway. And then that's it. YouTube money, baby. YouTube money 2018. Alright, let's go Kansas City. 11-5, Kansas City Chiefs coming to Foxborough to take on the Patriots in a snow game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's let the computer get the opening drive. Okay, that was a mistake. It's looking like a mistake for the most part here. Okay. Okay, I haven't had the ball yet. Okay. Okay, then. Well, uphill battle. We all saw what happened in the Super Bowl, right? Oh, drop back to Witten. Look at that. Jason Witten, all reliable. Gotta get a touchdown here, though. Field goal does nothing for us. We gotta make the most of every time we get the ball from now on. Definitely should not have passed up on the opportunity to start. Oh, Jesus Christ. To start with the opening drive. As it's been just downhill from there. 2 turnovers already. I don't know if those are 2 interceptions from Tom Brady or fumbles or what have you. Questionable weather here, though. But, I mean, it's a playoff game. That means Odell Beckham Jr. is going to go absolutely quiet. I mean, we saw what happened when the Giants played against the Packers, I think. His mind was on a boat. He just could not get Trey Songz's shirtless body out of his fucking mind here. Look at that! Brick! Odell Beckham Jr. needs to fucking get on the same goddamn passing machines as Nelson Aguilar and learn a goddamn thing or two. That is embarrassing, Odell. Absolutely embarrassing. What are we going to do here? You got to drop another one across the middle? Brick. Look at that! Brick. You got a fucking 99 quarterback throwing it to you. Maybe it's not Eli Manning. Maybe Odell Beckham Jr. just isn't that good. He's overrated. A great wide receiver, a true premier wide receiver would make that catch. Like, watch this. Jason Witten fucking drops it because he's on the Cowboys and he's getting osmosis from Odell Beckham Jr. from the team. It's spreading into the water. We have to go for it. Go stick. Should have Zeke spread out wide. What's Zeke's hands like? I have no idea. I don't know if I want to test his hands right now, but Dez probably going to be your option here. And you throw it short of the sticks. How do you expect to get a first down, C4? Well, I just thought Dez Bryant was more of a man. I didn't think he was a little feeble schoolgirl and would go down on the first side of contact. I actually thought he'd, give a fighting spirit opportunity to get a first down. This game, this is a body bag. Like, I'm not even having any offensive opportunities. No, fuck you. This game's kick a big field goal. Red zone alert. 3rd down and 1. Well, at least we can get a little C4 special in this video, at least. Get this shit out of here. Strong toss to the left-hand side. We have 4 turnovers in this game. Let you know, I have 0. I have yet to turn the ball over, so this is on the computer. The computer did not want the Patriots to win. As Zeke Elliott does a nice little spin move on his own and gets in to at least break the shadow, make this game look not nearly as much of a blow. Wearing LeGarrette Blount's jersey, playing not very much like LeGarrette Blount. Oh my God, rest in peace, this team. Let's go C4 special again, I suppose. In this fighting effort, let's just see if we can mount a drive here and get a touchdown. Zeke is just not good at running the C4 spot. I don't know what it is. It's just, Cowboys can't run it. Cowboys off. It's probably because Zeke Elliott's not used to running behind a good offensive line. Like with Dallas offensive line, they're not good enough to run a C4 special. I don't know. Like it was only a matter of time until Dallas finally actually starts to draft for the offensive line and starts to build that way. But, I mean, they can probably look at the Philadelphia Eagles where we have Lane Johnson, we have Jason Peters, you got Brandon Brooks, you got Jason Kelsey. I mean, a team like Dallas probably is looking at the Eagles thinking, that is how you build an offensive line. That is something we could strive to do, and maybe, just maybe, we can let, the 2 guys right now, they're probably considered bust in Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Maybe if they had a good offensive line, it could be a different story. As Dez Bryant gets, oh my God, just infuriating. Just Marcus Peters just makes Dez Bryant look like he belongs in the CFL. It's embarrassing right now, people. What's Deshaun Jackson say? Let's see if we can target Deshaun. Okay, Deshaun Jackson, because he came from the Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver tree. That's why he's making plays. He's out here with all these scrubs that have bum-ass, positional coaches. Let's see, who wants to make a play here? Oh, I'm very surprised. That was a user catch. Exactly. A user catch. That was me. Heaven forbid Dez Bryant do something on his own. God, it's embarrassing. And it's over. There you go. I mean, what else do you expect with a bunch of just a very poorly built team? We tried our best. We got to the championship, but this does it for the team that's of players that my girlfriend absolutely hates. I hope you guys did enjoy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more K on the channel in different roles. Maybe some suggestions about that. No sex tapes and stuff like that, guys. Let's keep it PG. Let's keep it adult here. We're grown ups. We don't need to be childish about things. Keep suggestions maybe to a very respectable YouTube appropriate level. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, it's your boy C4.